Hi everybody, it's time to make some wonderful coleslaw. This is George Stella's recipe from his book, Foods You Crave the Low Carb Way. So I'm going to be using a 14-ounce bag of coleslaw. I love these because they're super cheap and they're crunchy and you can just make the most wonderful side out of here. I'm going to use 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. He uses 1/3 cup of half and half, but I'm using some almond milk. It's unsweetened. I did this once before and it came out just fine, so I'm good with that. I've got 3 tablespoons of a sugar sweetener substitute, and I'm using stevia. I have 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I have a half of a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to mix all this in here, and then I'm going to drop in my coleslaw and refrigerate it for an hour, and it'll be good to go. Now the guys are going to have sloppy joes tonight as a side to this, and I am going to have probably just like a burger patty with the coleslaw as the side, and I'm going to be just fine. It's all mixed up, super easy peasy. It seems like it's a little bit watery, but trust me, it's going to coat the coleslaw just fine. So let's put that in. Now I like my coleslaw super crunchy. I'm just going to keep moving this around until everything gets coated very nicely. So what I used to do was I used to put apples. I'd cube some apples and then I would put that in the coleslaw right before serving it, and it would add a nice little sweet, sweet and salty thing. But I'm not adding apples right now just because I'm low carb, but I do like to sprinkle on a little bit of pumpkin seeds in here. And pumpkin seeds are fairly low in carbs, and they add a nice little crunch. They add some protein, and they just make it a little bit more interesting. I do like different textures when I eat, so the pumpkin seeds add something pretty nice. Now, if you're not doing low carb, you can add apples, cubed up apples, and I'm telling you, that's really wonderful. But this is going to be really good. This is one of the best tasting coleslaws I've ever had. All right, here's my pumpkin seeds. I'm just using like maybe a couple of tablespoons for the entire bowl. Now, when I used to add pumpkin seeds to my oatmeal, when I had oatmeal in the morning, I think 2 tablespoons was like 1 point or something on Weight Watchers. So it's a really good thing to add if you want a little crunch and you don't want a lot of calories.